Yes, today we are discussing about human alimentary canal. After completion of human digestion and absorption, next we are discussing about the complete information about the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal. Alimentary canal. It is starts with mouth and end with anus. Alimentary canal is starts with mouth and end with anus. Let's the following organs are there in alimentary canal. First starts with mouth. Mouth to buccal cavity. Buccal cavity. Buccal cavity leads into esophagus. Sorry, pharynx. Pharynx to esophagus. Esophagus to stomach region. Stomach to small intestine. Small intestine. Small intestine leads into large intestine. Large intestine to finally it is leads into outermost, nothing but the last end portion of the alimentary canal is known as a anus. First one starts with the mouth and end with the anus. Okay, the which kind of organs are there in alimentary canal? Throw on alimentary canal. First in buccal cavity. In buccal cavity, there is a three different type of organs are there for the mastication. First one is teeth, tongue, and salivary glands. Salivary glands. Next one, pharynx also classified into three different types. What are the first one? Oropharynx. Oropharynx. Second one, nasopharynx. Nasopharynx. Third one is laryngopharynx. Laryngopharynx. Next one. There is esophagus is a small connective tube in between of pharynx to stomach. So there is only one tube. There is no any different type of organs. That completely leads into stomach region. Stomach also classified into three different type of portions. Classified into three portions. First one, anterior portion is called cardiac stomach. Why? Because it is near of the cardia. Cardiac stomach. Second one is known as fundic stomach. Third one is known as pyloric stomach. Okay, the pyloric stomach leads into small intestine. Again, the small intestine divided into three regions. First one is duodenum. Jejunum. Last one is ileum. Okay, the small intestine divided into three regions: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The ileum is a last portion of the small intestine. The ileum completely leads into large intestine region. Let's write in large intestine. Large intestine can be divided into three portions. First one is cecum, colon, and rectum. The last one is anus. The complete the overview of the diagrammatic what is that chart way of the alimentary canal. Complete overview of the alimentary canal starts with mouth and end with anus. Various type of the organs are present in the complete alimentary canal. talk about the anterior part of the alimentary canal, mouth. First one is mouth. What is the mouth? Mouth is a anterior part of the alimentary canal. It is a anterior part of the alimentary canal. Nothing but is the first part of the alimentary canal. It is completely lined by the alimentary canal. It is completely lined by two lips. It is completely lined or bounded by two lips. So the lips are called as a labial, commonly known as labial. The mouth is completely covered by two lips. These are called as a labial. Okay. Next one, labial. The upper and two labials are there. First one, upper and lower labial. Upper labial and lower labial. This upper labial, these upper and lower labial regions, upper and lower labials are directly connect with the upper and lower labials are directly connect with gum or gingiva, by a thin membrane, connected by the upper lip and lower lip. Both are connected with a small thin muscular membrane. That membrane is called labial frenum. What is the labial frenum? The labial frenum is a one of the layer. The layer is completely connecting of upper lip and lower lip. Labial frenum is a one of the thin membrane. It is connecting of upper and lower lip into gum. Okay, that is called labial frenum. Next one. In the labial region, it is made up of a smooth and a complex of the muscle. It is made up of smooth. Labia is made up of smooth, complex of smooth and muscular are present. Smooth and muscular organs are present. These are a complex. The labia is made up of the complex of smooth muscle. These muscles are called as a orbicularis oris. What is the orbicularis oris? The orbicularis oris is a smooth muscle. It is a complex of the muscle in lips, in labial. It is a complex of the muscle in labial region. It is useful for make a encirculation of the mouth. Make a encirculation means a round of the mouth. These muscles are useful for encirculation of the mouth. Like this. These are upper lip and lower lip. These are upper lip. Let's the diagram about the upper and lower lip. The upper lip and lower lip is made up of muscle. The muscle is called oscularis oris. This oscularis oris is useful for make a encirculation of mouth. Okay. So these are orbicularis oris. Okay. Next one. The labials are most sensitive organs. more than fingertips. Labials are most sensitive organs. Most sensitive organs more than fingertips. More than fingertips. More than fingertips. Okay, as well as in the labial region, the rich amount of the a rich amount of the blood capillaries are present. So the lips are nothing but the labials are look like a pink in color. In labial region, rich amount of blood capillaries are present. Blood capillaries are present. Rich amount of the blood capillaries are present. It is look like a pink in color. Pink in color. Okay, this is a information about the mouth. What is the mouth? Mouth is one of the anterior part of the alimentary canal. Okay, the mouth is completely bounded by two lips. The lips are commonly known as a labial. These are the two lips are there, upper lip and lower lip. Upper lip and lower lip both are coordinated with are connected with one of the thin membrane. That thin membrane is called as a labial frenulum. Upper lip is connected with labial frenulum and as well as lower lip also connected with labial frenulum into gum region. Or commonly gum is commonly called as a gingiva. Okay, next one. The labial is made up of. The labials are both labials are made up of highly complex of smooth muscle or nothing but muscularis. It is made up of smooth muscles. The muscles are a complex of the muscles are called as orbicularis oris. The muscles are called orbicularis oris. What is the importance of the orbicularis oris? This orbicularis oris are make a encirculation of the mouth, like circulation, encirculation of the mouth. Give a particular portion, give a particular structure of the mouth, that is called as a orbicularis oris. This is a muscle importance for make a encirculation of the mouth. Next one. The labials are most sensitive compared with more than fingertips. And as well as the labial region rich amount of the blood capillaries. Why? Because these are have in pink in color. And as well as very important of information, very important point is the labials are in labial region, in the labial region absence of sweat glands, so these are much quicker, faster than remaining all organs. These are very quick to dry off remaining all organs. Absence of sweat glands.